Sugarcane farmers are appealing to the finance minister to cut the sugar tax. The sector claims to have lost almost 1 billion rand since the tax was implemented in April. To explore this further, we're joined by Rex Talmage from the SA Cane Growers Association. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon, Rex. Firstly, you talk about 1 billion rand lost. What goes into that amount?
Good day, Kathy, and thanks very much for having me on the show. The figure of just under 1 billion rand, 925 million, is derived from the data we've put together, and there are various numbers that go into that. But what I can tell you is the net impact is 925 million, of which 64% of that, in fact, is lost to the growers in the sugar industry.
And of course, one of the things you also talk about then are the potential job losses that may come as a result of the kind of impact this is having on the industry. Perhaps break it down a little bit for us in terms of even the production of sugar itself. So that entire chain process, how has it been affected?
Kathy, I think just quickly to contextualize, the sugar tax is one of the components. We're dealing with a confluence of factors which we've come to term a perfect storm. The one is the drought that's been dealt a huge blow to the sugar industry in recent years, consecutive years of drought. We've had illegal imports entering our market, and last year we had unprecedented tonnages of imports into our market, displacing our own production. So the sugar tax itself, implemented last year, is essentially the straw that's breaking the camel's back, and hence our call to the finance minister to look at shelving this until a comprehensive socio-economic impact assessment can be done and has been done. So,
and Rex, when we think about the industries that then are also affected by the sugar tax, which are the industries that you're looking at that would directly also feel the pinch of some of these losses?
Kathy, it's all those that are involved in the entire value chain. So the sugar industry as primary producers and all those that are involved in the entire value chain.
And in terms of that analysis of the full impact, of course, the health minister has said that this is done with citizens in mind and perhaps encouraging people to live healthier lives. Do you think that the evidence that exists there still justifies why it's been implemented?
Kathy, the intention we respect and understand. What we'd like to do is, a year down the track, is for a comprehensive socio-economic impact assessment to be done, and that can clarify and verify what the facts are and what has actually transpired. What we do know is, from a sugar industry perspective, is the impact on jobs and livelihoods, and there's a potential of a significantly greater number to be lost. The prominence of this plea to government and for assistance is that the sugar industry is a significant employer, and the jobs that are being lost and will potentially be lost if remedies aren't found are jobs and livelihoods that are in deep rural areas where little or no other economic opportunities exist. So this really is crucial to us, to our members, and to all those that live in deep rural areas that rely on the sugar industry.
All right, let's leave it there for this afternoon.